What is up, everybody? It is Andrew V here. How are you today? For those of you that don't know me, I'm vlogging every day what it takes to get lean, to get shredded, to get successful in life, how to have your mindset right. We go through tips, tricks, breakdowns, failures, and everything in between. So look, today I want to talk to you about a topic that has been pretty close to my heart and something that really made a massive difference in my life, and hopefully it can make a big difference in your life. So the problem that I found for myself was a lot of the times I would be progressing in reality in life, like as in things would be moving forward, but I wouldn't be able to see that they were moving forward, or I wouldn't be able to acknowledge the progress that I actually have made. And what this caused me was to cause myself to have self-doubt, to cause myself to always question if I'm moving forward or not moving forward. It would cause poor self-confidence. It would cause me just a lot of thoughts in my head instead of actually acting on things that I wanted to do. Then I read many books and talked to many successful people. And one of the biggest standout things that they use is journaling. And that's what the topic about today is going to be. It's about journaling. Now, I'm going to talk about what journaling is, what journaling isn't. So journaling, firstly, is nothing digital, right? There is a magic of pen to paper in anything you do, because when your mind has to think about what to write, you actually go through a process where you filter out what you are going to write, and by virtue of that, you start actually thinking about the thing that you're writing. So firstly, journaling is not digital, it is in paper form. Second of all, journaling is very personal to you. The idea of it is to get everything that's out of here onto paper in reality. Because as we know, when it's in your thoughts, in your brain, nothing's going on. Nothing's actually happening when it's all in your brain. When you put it down on paper, it does a few things. Firstly, it makes whatever you're thinking real. And sometimes that reality can be like, wow, these are my thoughts that are driving my actions right now. And if these are the thoughts that are driving my actions right now, no wonder my life is XYZ. Right? So journaling. That's one thing that it does. Number two is when you journal out all your thoughts and get everything that's up here onto paper, a magic thing happens once you've got it all out. This becomes empty. So if you haven't checked it out already, check out my morning routine. What I started doing is now for almost 4 months, I journal every day when I wake up in the morning. Before I check my phone, before I do anything else, I journal everything that's up here down onto paper. Why I do it in the morning is quite simple. What happens in a process is we'll be in a sleep, we'll be enjoying our life, then we'll wake up. And when we wake up, all the anxieties, all the pressures, all the things we have to do, all the things we haven't done, everything that is in our conscious brain just gets dumped onto ourselves. Like in an instant. Notice when you wake up, the first 20 seconds, that big information dump onto your head. And look, sometimes that information dump is really good. It's exciting. It's like, wow, I can't wait to start the day. And sometimes it's not very exciting at all. Sometimes it's, oh, I've got to do all this. I've got to go to the gym. I let this person down. I have to do this. And sometimes it's not positive at all and it really weighs you down. So the process or the benefit of journaling in the morning is I take all of that, whatever's been dumped on my psyche in the morning, and I get it all down on paper. So it's gone through the process of where I've had to think about it, had to process it, write it down on the paper. That's made it real. By the time I've finished writing it all out, it's no longer up here, it's down here. I can see what thoughts are spiraling, what were spiraling, and what that can generate for my day. But it's all out of my head now. Now I can make some clear decisions, clear actions. And right after I journal is when I'll write the goals and what I need to accomplish for the day. Now that's we'll cover in tomorrow's lecture, but in today's, the idea of, if you haven't looked into it, look into journaling. Journaling has been really, really powerful. So how I do it is I'll journal out all my thoughts. I'll journal out all of this noise that comes down onto my head. And then I'll journal out what I've actually accomplished for yesterday, for the week, because I have an issue with acknowledging what I have achieved. So I bring it down on paper and I'm forced to think about, well, hang on, I did make improvements there, and I did make improvements there. And when I write it down and make it real, I then experience a real lift of self-confidence, of power, of self-worth, of motivation to then plan new goals, because I begin to relate to myself as a person that has been hitting these goals. I hope this is making sense to you. And I know this is a large topic, but if you can take away one or two things from this, then great. So again, steps are, when you journal everything that's up here onto the paper. Paper always. Make it personal to you and journal until everything's out. Then write your accomplishments that you've succeeded. What have you succeeded in the last day and last week? What have you actually succeeded? And then number 3, and this is something that I've been working on and I've been struggling with, because sometimes it's not real for me, but sometimes it is, where now I've got an active focus on it. Number 3 is write what you're grateful for. Could be anything. I'm grateful right now to be able to speak to you. If you're watching this, I'm grateful the fact that you've chosen this 5-10 minutes out of your day, wherever you are, to let me speak to you. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. That's what I can be grateful for right now, and that's what I'd write down in my journal. By being grateful, I get to presence myself to an automatic feeling of gratitude, that I am happy with things I have, and I'm grateful for it. If I'm happy with the things I have, then I basically invite more happy things into my life, because I'm already happy with what I have. So everything else becomes a bonus instead of a must or a necessity or a way to fix something. I'm already grateful for what I have. And that's what I do. So again, the 3 steps of the journal: write down everything that's in your head, write it down. Number 2 is write down what you're happy with having accomplished. Like, really mark down, what have I accomplished? What have I done? Mark it down. And then 3, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful? And make it real. Like, what are you truly grateful for? I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I'm grateful for having 2 hands, 10 fingers. Not everybody has that. Whatever it is for you, you can always find something to be truly grateful for. This whole exercise, the first time, may take 10 minutes, may take 15 minutes. But now I'm in a routine. I've been doing it for 4 months straight. I get it knocked out in 5-10 minutes every morning. It's pleasurable. I don't have to think about it. And it sets up my day really powerfully. Again, check out the morning routine. I put it in my morning. If that doesn't work for you, put it anywhere in your day. But journaling has been a massive shift in being able to get outside of here and into my life. I hope you got some value out of it too. If you have, like. If you haven't, like it anyway. It helps me. Subscribe. I release a ton of tip videos, ton of trick videos. I'm vlogging every day. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you watching this. I'm grateful for you taking the time out of your day. I'm grateful for your comments. I'm grateful for your likes. I'm grateful for you being you. And by you being you and watching this, I know that you're up to something. That you have a bigger vision in mind for yourself, for others. So I'm grateful that you're the kind of human being that is willing to be that person. Andrew V, signing out.